Hello, today's video we have the following content.
Explosive news. Zhai Yiying and Wang Haozhen's classic kiss scene has been released, so sweet it'll melt your heart. Zhai Yiying's new drama has finally secured a broadcast date and will soon officially meet the audience. But what first ignited the internet wasn't the plot, nor the costumes and props, but rather, the leaked behind-the-scenes footage of her and Wang Haozhen's classic kiss scene, arguably the most memorable scene of the year. When I saw the leaked video from the set of Yiying, I almost crushed my phone. In the scene, Zhai Yiying, standing on tiptoe, carefully and gently removes a fallen leaf from Wang Haozhen's hair. With such a subtle gesture, Wang Haozhen instantly enters atmospheric boyfriend mode, bending slightly and moving closer, so close their breaths almost touch. The subtle yet undeniably captivating tension between them is like a 3D animation of ambiguous entanglement, making viewers' hearts flutter with sweetness. Even more outrageous is that this video surfaced just 2 days after the release of First Taste, a drama starring Zhai Yiying and Yiying. They had just captivated the entire internet with their soft childhood sweetheart ex-cold on the outside, warm on the inside, fiercely protective husband pairing, and then came the teaser for a realistic kiss scene featuring a restrained, affectionate ex-healing, soft girl. Even fans were amused and exasperated. Zhai Yiying, are you planning to dominate our hearts for the entire month? The leaked photos of that kiss scene were incredibly powerful. The two stood under a ginkgo tree in early winter, light and shadow falling on their faces. Wang Haozhen looked down at her with a tender gaze that seemed to freeze the wind. The moment Zhai Yiying was enveloped in his arms, she felt as if she were filtered through a love filter. At the director's action, Wang Haozhen delivered a textbook-perfect performance of slowly approaching, gently lifting her face, and firmly kissing, perfectly controlling the rhythm, intensity, and atmosphere. Netizens instantly exploded. This isn't filming. This is a public execution of single people. Wang Haozhen, if you keep looking at me like that, I'm calling the police. I'm shipping this first. I'll definitely be a fan once it airs. The most outrageous thing is that even though it was just a leaked video, the hype was even more exaggerated than the actual show. Just those few seconds of video dragged the entire internet into early romance mode, sweet to the point of being addictive, spicy to the point of being heart-pounding, and excessively ambiguous. And have you noticed? Behind Zhai Yiying's actions, there's a particularly bizarre coincidence that even made netizens' scalps tingle. The male leads of her two consecutive dramas, Yiying and Wang Haozhen, are actually Guo Yuxin's former co-stars from a while ago. Netizens went crazy laughing. The entertainment industry is so big, how did she end up targeting Guo Yuxin's pool of male leads? After all, the bathtub kiss scene between Wang Haozhen and Guo Yuxin in Bringing Home the National Husband was definitely a white moonlight level scene back then, and even now, people still make edits and play them on repeat. Who would have thought that just as viewers were feeling heartbroken, Wang Haozhen would turn around and deliver a triple attack with Zhai Yiying and Yiying, a sofa kiss, a bathtub kiss, and a car kiss. Netizens' jokes aren't without merit. Whoever Guo Yuxin just worked with, Zhai Yiying takes over. Sister, are you on a male lead harvesting plan? This isn't stealing a bamboo shoot, it's stealing a co-star. If Sister Yuxin keeps going like this, she'll have no male leads left. But the most surprising thing is actually Wang Haozhen himself. He's 32 years old. He spent 10 years languishing in long-running dramas, going from invisible to background, his name forgotten. A real-life outsider in the entertainment industry. Then, after moving to short dramas, it's like he's been given a cheat code, going from unwanted to hot commodity. One director even said, Wang Haozhen is the kind of person who, once on camera, makes you feel like he has talent. It said that when he was working on film sets, he couldn't even get a hot meal. Everyone else ate 2 meat dishes and 1 vegetable dish, but he only got 1. Now, with his fame, he can actually choose scripts and roles, and production companies even create characters specifically for him. When filming Yiying, he played a cultural relic restorer. To achieve the ultimate in delicate techniques and craftsmanship, he practiced with real porcelain shards in the workshop until dawn. The glue even peeled off a layer of skin from his fingers, but he didn't utter a sound, only saying, "The effects is really like a professional craftsman." Who can resist such dedication? No wonder he and Zhai Yiying, born in 2002, looked perfectly natural together. Despite a 9-year age difference, they seemed like peers dating. The atmosphere was as authentic as a reality TV show. One netizen succinctly summarized it, "It's not that Wang Haozhen is young, It's that he's honed 10 years of setbacks into a mature, youthful charm. And it's precisely this quality that makes his scenes with Zhai Yiying even sweeter, more passionate, and more captivating. The microdrama market in 2024 was ridiculously competitive, reaching a staggering $50.5 billion, even surpassing the annual box office of movies. In this fiercely competitive arena, Zhai Yiying carved out a niche for herself, employing a rare saturation attack strategy, airing 7 dramas in a single month, with co-stars ranging from Wang Haozhen to Shu Tong to Wang Haozhen, covering a wide range of genres including sweet romance, suspense, period dramas, and revenge torture, leaving viewers no respite. This strategy is undoubtedly ruthless, but also incredibly risky. If even 1 or 2 dramas falter in terms of critical reception, audience favorability could plummet instantly. However, it must be said that Zhai Yiying is no longer the Zhai with few lines in ancient love poetry, but has fully awakened her hit drama physique. In Gardenia and the Beast, she played a crazy yet sweet girl, taking on 2 roles and seeking revenge while injured. Her crying scenes were emotionally rich and layered, earning her praise for being similar to Zhai Yiying. She single-handedly garnered over 1 billion views, successfully securing her place among the top 100 actresses born in the 90s. And now, the most likely dark horse to break into the annual charts is undoubtedly the upcoming Sui Yiying. The premise of childhood sweethearts, reunion after separation, and mutual redemption already resonates with the public's aesthetic, coupled with the instantly powerful line, "After every year, may you find peace." Even before its premiere, pre-registrations have already exceeded 700,000, its momentum so fierce it seems poised to ignite the entire internet. It can be said that Zhai Yiying is proving with one work after another that she's not just lucky, but possesses solid talent, precise pacing, and a stable acting style. In the fierce competition of short dramas in 2024, she is very likely to become the most ruthless, stable, and consistently high-performing one. Wang Haozhen dominated screens with 3 dramas in 3 days. In Pawnshop No. 7, he played a pawnshop owner who traded his lifespan for a mysterious box. In The Road Home, he transformed into a Chinese leader in Paris, speaking fluent French. The industry's shift from fast food entertainment to quality breakthrough is dizzyingly rapid. Previously, watching short dramas on phones was just for fun. Now even EV stations are scrambling for Sichuan dialect dramas like Home and Abroad. Li Ruotong's Afternoon Rose focuses on middle-aged women returning to the workforce, a complete opposite of the typical plot twist. 80% of the top 50 highest-grossing short drama apps globally are Chinese products. Real Short and Drama Box earned $130 million overseas in a single quarter. That's almost on par with cultural exports. However, Zhai Yiying and Guo Yuxin, in this duel of beauties, do bear a striking resemblance. But their breakthrough strategies are completely different. Guo Yuxin relied on a single explosive hit with Bringing Home the National Husband, while Zhai Yiying employed a comprehensive approach. Now, in Sui Yiying, Wang Haozhen's aloof and domineering CEO look, when paired with Zhai Yiying's sweet face, almost overflows with sexual tension. It's said that Wang Haozhen even had to precisely control a 0.3mm drill bit to perfectly portray his role as a cultural relic restorer in Sui Yiying. Now, actors from long-form dramas are flocking to short-form dramas to compete for roles. Liu Yixia and Wang Liqin are examples, but cases like Wang Haozhen's, where he rose from a minor role in a long-form drama to a top star in a short-form drama, are still rare. He even plans which foot to step with first before filming. This old-fashioned acting style becomes an advantage in the fast-paced production of short dramas.
Thank you for watching the video. If this is your first time watching a video, please subscribe to the channel, like and leave your comments to help us develop your channel.